If someone offered you the chance to spend one night in ancient Greece, you'd probably say yes. You'd imagine grand temples, brilliant philosophers, beautiful statues, maybe even meeting Socrates himself. But there's one condition. You can't arrive during the day, you have to arrive at night. And that's a problem, because as your eyes adjust to the darkness, you realize something. Ancient Greece isn't the place you thought it was. The sun has already disappeared beyond the mountains. The city gates are beginning to close. Merchants are packing away their goods. The noisy marketplace that filled the streets just hours ago has almost completely vanished. One by one, small flames begin to appear. Oil lamps in windows, torches carried by travelers, lanterns hanging outside taverns, tiny islands of light surrounded by an ocean of darkness. You instinctively reach for your phone. There's nothing there. No flashlight, no streetlights, no electricity, no way to see beyond a few feet in front of you. For the first time in your life, you experience true darkness. And that's exactly what the ancient Greeks experienced almost every night of their lives. Yet the Greeks didn't fear the night, they embraced it. Families gathered to share meals and stories, and life continued in a different rhythm. Music and laughter filled the streets. Ancient Greece didn't sleep when darkness fell. It came alive in a new way. To truly understand the Greeks, you have to discover what happened after dark. Let's start with something simple: light. Night in ancient Greece depended entirely on fire. Homes were lit by small olive oil lamps that cast only a faint glow, making everyday tasks difficult. Outside, there were no streetlights, and the streets could become almost completely dark. Travelers carried torches, but venturing out at night was risky, not just because of criminals, but because many Greeks believed the darkness was home to mysterious and supernatural forces. But despite the darkness, people didn't immediately go to bed. The evening meal was one of the most important parts of the day. Families gathered together for meals, conversation, and storytelling. Around the table, myths of heroes, family history, and lessons about the world were passed from one generation to the next. Before books were common, the Greek home became a classroom where traditions and legends stayed alive. For wealthy Greeks, the night often centered around the symposium, a gathering that combined dining, entertainment, and intellectual debate. Guests shared food and watered wine while enjoying music, poetry, games, and discussions about politics, philosophy, love, and life itself. These evenings became a cornerstone of Greek culture, where some of history's greatest ideas were born, making the night a time for thought as much as celebration. Many worked through the darkness. Not all Greeks rested at night. Fishermen and sailors used the cooler night and stars for navigation, while soldiers and watchmen guarded cities. Bakers, blacksmiths, and farmers also labored in the quiet hours. Ancient Greece never completely slept. Someone was always awake, keeping the city alive. Religion made ancient Greek nights especially powerful and mysterious. Many rituals happened after dark, with torchlit processions, music, and singing. Festivals for gods like Dionysus filled the night with dance and celebration. Even more secretive were the Eleusinian mysteries, where thousands participated but never revealed what occurred. These sacred nighttime rites were believed to deeply transform how people understood life and death. The ancient Greek night sky was deeply important and clearly visible without light pollution. Greeks observed stars and planets, tracked seasons, and studied eclipses, blending mythology with early science. While some saw the stars as messages from the gods, others used them to develop early astronomy and mathematical understanding of the universe. For them, the night sky was both sacred and a source of knowledge. Ancient Greek nights were a mix of fear, mystery, and meaning. Darkness was believed to hold ghosts, magic, and divine signs, while dreams were seen as messages from the gods. As the city grew quiet and lamps faded, life paused but never truly stopped. When night ended, daily life resumed, but much of Greek civilization, its rituals, work, learning, and imagination thrived after dark. Ultimately, the Greek night reflected both wonder and fear, shaping how people understood life, the gods, and the universe. When we think about ancient Greece, we imagine marble temples shining under the Mediterranean sun. We think about democracy, philosophy, Olympic athletes, great generals. A world where civilization didn't stop when the sun went down, it simply changed. And perhaps that's the strangest part of all. More than 2,000 years later, we still stay awake at night asking the very same questions they did. Who are we? Why are we here?